Good morning, students. Our topic for today is solve perimeter and area problem. This is lesson 13-6, and you will find this lesson on page 709 up to 712 from your book. Here are the learning objectives for today's lesson. You're going to find the unknown length and width and rectangle using the known area or perimeter, and solve more problems related to perimeter and area problems. So how can you use perimeter and area to solve problems? So the state park shown has a perimeter of 37 miles. What is the area of the state park? So we're going to use the formulas or equation that use symbols to relate two or more quantities to solve this problem. So the formula that we're going to use to find the perimeter is 2 multiplied by length plus 2 multiplied by width. So 2 multiplied by length because the opposite side having the same measurement. And this is your width. This width and this one, the opposite side, is the same. That's why if they are the same, we just simply multiply it by 2. So 2 multiplied by length and 2 multiplied by width to find the perimeter. The perimeter is the outside measurement, okay? So the total measurement of all the sides that we have from the given, okay? So the area, when we say area, it means it is referring to the measurement of a surface or how much space there is on a flat surface, okay? So to find the area, we just simply use the formula. Area is equivalent to length times width. Okay, there are some cases that what if the length is unknown? If the length is unknown, we're going to divide the area. If the area is given and the length is unknown and the width is given, length is equivalent to area divided by width. The same thing if the width is unknown and the area is given and the length is given. So what are we going to do is to use this formula. Width is equivalent to area divided by the length in order to find the width. Now, let's go back to the question. The state park shown as a perimeter. So the perimeter is 37 miles. I told you when we say perimeter, it means the total measurement of these 4 sides. Okay? So you have 4 sides, but you have only one given, which is 7 1/2. That is the width. So if this is 7 1/2, this is also 7 1/2. Okay? So what is 7 1/2 plus 7 1/2? If we're going to add that one, 7 1/2 plus 7 1/2, that is equivalent to 1/2 plus 1/2 means 1. Then 7 plus 7 is 14. So 14 plus 1, that is equivalent to 15. Now, the total of the perimeter is 37. So it means you have 2 missing sides still. So what are we going to do is to subtract, okay, 15 from 37. So 37 minus 15, that is equivalent to 22. And this 22 is the total, okay, sides or the total measurement of these 2 sides. So how are we going to distribute the 22? So we need to divide the 22 into 2 in order to get each side. So 22 divided 2, that is equivalent to 11. That's why this is 11 and this is also 11. So to check if your perimeter is 37, you just simply add or follow the rule 2 or follow the formula 2 multiplied by length. So your length is 11. Here is also 11. So 2 multiplied by 11, that is equivalent to 22. And 2 multiplied by width, 7 1/2 multiplied by 7 1/2 is 15. So 15 plus 22, that is equivalent to 37. That's why length is 11 is correct. Okay? Now, how to find the area? To find the area, applying the area, okay, rule is length multiplied by width. So your length is 11 and your width is 7 and 1/2. It means you just simply multiply 11 multiply 7 and 1/2 to get the area. How to multiply? If it is a whole number, always put over 1. If it is a mixed number, change it into improper. Or you just simply multiply 11 by 7, then 11 multiplied by 1/2, then add the answer. So this is my way. 7 multiplied by 2 is 14 plus 1 is equivalent to 15 over 2. Okay, so now what is 11 multiplied by 15? So that is equivalent to 165. And 165, then you have 1 times 2 is 2. So what is 165 divided 2? 165 divided by 2, that is equivalent to 8. 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. Then bring down 5. 5 divided 2, that is equivalent to 2. And 2 times 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. So the answer is 82 and 1/2. That's why the area is equivalent to 82 and 1/2. So we answered already. What is the area of the state park? The area is 82 and 1/2. Okay, so as you can see, to make it clear, so finding the length of the state park, use the perimeter, 37 miles, and the width is 7 and 1/2. So to find the length, the opposite side of the rectangle are the same length. So we multiply the width by 2, 7 and 1/2 by 2. That's the one that we did. Okay, that is equivalent to 15. And since the perimeter is 37, so we need to subtract it by 15. Okay, so 37 subtract by 15 is 22. Then 22 miles is the length of the two sides. So we're going to divide 22 by 2 to find the length of each side, or for one side. So it means 22 divided by 2, that is equivalent to 11. That's why we got here 11 as your length. Now, so since you have now the length given and the width given, it's possible now to get the area. And by applying the formula, area is equivalent to length times width. So length is 11 and your width is 7 and 1/2. And based on my explanation on the previous slide, the answer is equivalent to 82 and 1/2. So the area of the state park is 82 and 1/2 square miles. Or you can write that one as 82 and 1/2 then miles. Okay, so this is miles or miles squared or square miles. Okay, so let's continue. A sandbox is shaped like a rectangle. The area is 16 square feet. The side length are whole numbers. What are the possible dimensions of the sandbox? Do all possible dimensions make sense? So if this is a sandbox, its shape is just like a rectangle, and the area is equivalent to 16 square feet or 16 feet squared. Okay, so the side lengths are whole numbers. So the side lengths are both unknown. You don't know what are those. Okay, so the side lengths are whole numbers, and what are the possible dimensions of the sandbox? Okay, so what are we going to do? We all know that in finding the area, we need to multiply length multiplied by width. But the question is, your length is unknown and your width is unknown. So can you please give two, okay, factors that when you multiply, the answer is 16. So the possible answers are, it should be 1 multiplied by 16, 2 multiplied by 8, and 4 multiplied by 4. So these are the possible answers or possible dimensions of the sandbox. That's why the answer is 1 feet by 16 feet, 2 feet by 8 feet, 4 feet by 4 feet, or make the inverse or the reverse one, 8 feet by 2 feet, 16 feet by 1 feet. So it would not make sense to have a sandbox that is only 1 or 2 feet wide or long. So 4 feet by 4 feet are the dimensions that make sense. So that is the answer in question number 1. Question number 2. Write and solve an equation to find the width of a room if the length of the floor is 8 feet and the area of the room is 96 square feet. So what I'm telling you, if the width is unknown, you are looking for the width, right? So if the width is unknown, it should be area divided by length. So your given area is equivalent to 96 square feet. So this is 96 square feet divided by your length. Your given length is equivalent to 8 feet. So 96 divided by 8, that is equivalent to 12 feet. Okay? Or you just simply think of a number to be multiplied by 8 to make it 96. That is the other way. But the easiest way is you just simply divide the area, okay, to the given length in order to find out the unknown width. So the final answer is equivalent to 12 feet. Next, complete each calculation. Find n. So this is your n. It means the other side is unknown. So your perimeter is given 46. So it means the total of these 4 sides is equivalent to 46. But you have only one given 8 here. So we all know that in rectangle, the opposite sides is equal. So this is 8, so it means this is also equivalent to 8. So since your perimeter is 46, okay, and this perimeter is the total, okay, of 4 sides, and your first side is 8 and the other side is 8. So 8 plus 8 is equivalent to 16. So there are 2 sides remaining, okay, 2 sides unknown. So to complete the 46, what are we going to do is to subtract 46 minus 16. So 46 minus 16, that is equivalent to 30. And this 30 must be divided among these 2 sides. So 30 divided by 2, that is equivalent to 15. So this must be 15 and 15. That's why this is 15 and this is also 15. So how to check if your perimeter is correct? You just simply multiply 15 multiplied by 2 because you have 2 15, and 8 multiplied by 2 because you have 2 8s. So 15 multiplied by 2 is 30, and 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. So 30 plus 16 is 46. Or you just simply add all the sides. 15 plus 15 is 30, 8 plus 8 is 16, 30 plus 16 is the same as 46. So the unknown variable n now is equivalent to 15 inches. Okay, next, question number 4. In question number 4, there are 2 unknown. You're going to find n and you're going to find the area. Okay, it's not possible that you're going to find the area first because you don't know what is the other side. Because in finding the area, it should be multiplying by the length and the width. So the first step that we're going to find it here is to complete the perimeter, which is equivalent to 26, by identifying all the sides. So this is 9, so it means this is also 9. So your 26 is your perimeter, and perimeter has 4 sides. 2 sides are equal, so this is 9 and 9, okay, and that is equivalent to 18. And these 2 sides are unknown, so this is unknown. So to complete 26, we need to subtract 26, subtract it by 18. So 26 minus 18, that is equivalent to 8. This 8 is the combination or the measurement of these 2 sides, unknown. So what are we going to do is to divide into 2 in order to get each side. So 8 divided 2 is 4, so this is 4, and this is also another 4. So it means the unknown now, the unknown side is equivalent to 4. To check your answer, 9 plus 9 plus 4 plus 4, that is equivalent to 26 as your perimeter. So, what are we going to do now? Let's find out the area. Area is 9 multiplied by 4 because length multiplied by width. So 9 multiplied by 4, that's why the area is equivalent to 36 square centimeter. Okay, so that's the answer. N is equivalent to 4 centimeter and the area is equivalent to 36 centimeter. Okay, so let's continue. Find the perimeter, 5 1/2 yards. So this is a square. It means all sides are equal. So you have 4 sides equal. So we just simply multiply 5 1/2 multiplied by 4. So I'm going to change this. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1. That is 11 over 2. Then multiply by 4 over 1. So 11 times 4 is 44. Then divided by 2. So your perimeter now is equivalent to 22. So perimeter is equivalent to 22 yards. There is another way to find that one. You just simply add 5 1/2 plus 5 1/2 plus 5 1/2 and plus 5 1/2. You will get the same answer, which is equivalent to 22. Or the other way is by applying the formula 2 multiplied by length plus 2 multiplied by width. So 2 multiplied by 5 1/2, then the same thing, 2 multiplied by 5 1/2, so that is 11, then another 11. When you add 11 plus 11, it's the same answer. We got 22 as the perimeter. Next, find the missing dimension. So find n. As you can see here, n is a known. Okay, so area is given 60 square feet. Okay, so what number to be multiplied by 6 to find the area? What number to be multiplied by 6 to make it 10? To make it 60 rather. So the answer is equivalent to 10 feet. Or you just simply, the one side is unknown, okay, and the area is given and one side is given, you just simply divide 60 divided 6, that is equivalent to 10. Or you just think of a number to be multiplied by 6. What number to be multiplied by 6 to make it 60? That is equivalent to 10. So the same thing here, finding the perimeter, n is unknown. So as you can see, the total of the perimeter is 65. So 65 is the total perimeter. And perimeter, two sides are equal. So since 11 and 2/4, this is also 11 and 2/4. So you have 2 11 and 2/4, another 11 and 2/4. When you add this one, 11 2/4 plus 11 2/4, 2/4 plus 2/4 means 4 over 4. 4 over 4 means 1. Then 11 plus 11 is 22 plus 1. So the total is 23. So since you have 65, the total sides, so 65 minus 23, that is equivalent to 5 minus 3 is 2, 6 minus 2 is 4. So the total measurement of the unknown two sides is equivalent to 42. So in order to get each side to find the unknown variable, which is n, so 42 divided 2, that is equivalent to 21. So this must be 21 and 21. So in short, this is 21 and n is also 21. That's why the answer is 21 inches. So if you're going to check your answer, you just simply add 21 plus 21 plus 11 2/4 plus 11 2/4, and you will get 65 inches as the perimeter of the given. Next, how to find the perimeter, or how to find the unknown variable, or how to find the n if the perimeter is 84. So the same thing, the same procedure. We have 84 as the total perimeter, and it is divided into 4 parts. 22, the opposite side is also 22. So 22 plus 22, that is equivalent to 44. So this 44 is the total of these two, okay, because this is also 22. And the unknown are the other two sides. So the other two sides, in order to get that one, we need to subtract. 84 minus 44 is equivalent to 40. So since you have two sides, you need to divide this into 2. 40 divided 2 is equivalent to 20. So each one side is 20, and this one is also 20. That's why the unknown is 20 yard. Do not forget the units always. Here the units that we use, the unit that we use is feet, here inches, and here is yard. Next, a rectangle has a length of 9 millimeters and an area of 270 square millimeters. What is the width and what is the perimeter? So here we need to find out two answers, the width and the perimeter. So what I'm telling you before, if the width is unknown, and the area is given, what are we going to do is we just simply divide. So width is equivalent to area divided by the given length. So the area is 270. This is coming from this given, and your length is equivalent to 9. So 270 divided by 9, that is equivalent to 30. So the width now is equivalent to 30 millimeter. Now, is it possible to find the perimeter? Yes. To find the perimeter, you just find the opposite, then add 9. So it means this is 9, 30, and this is also 30. So if you're going to add all the sides, or you just simply multiply 2 multiplied by 9 and 2 multiplied by 30, then add. So 30 plus 30 is 60, plus 9 is 69, plus 9 is 78. So the width is 30, this one is 30, and the perimeter is equivalent to 78 because we add 30 plus 30 plus 9 plus 9. Next, let's proceed to mathematical practices and problem solving. Greg built the picture frame shown to the right. It has a perimeter of 50 and 2/4 inches. 50 and 2/4 is equivalent to 50 and 1/2. How wide is the picture frame? So as you can see, the length is given 15 and 1/4 and the width is unknown. So to find the width, you just simply divide. You divide to the area, okay? Area divided by length. But the problem is we don't know what is the area. So before that, let's find out first all the sides. So since the total of all sides is 50 and 2/4, so 50 and 2/4, that is the total, okay, perimeter of all the side measurement. So the first side, the length is 15 and 1/4. It means the opposite side is also 15 and 1/4. And if you're going to add 15 and 1/4 plus 15 and 1/4, 1/4 plus 1/4 means 2/4, means that is 2/4. And 15 plus 15 is equivalent to 30. Then we're going to subtract that one in order to get these two sides. So 2/4 minus 2/4 is 0, and 50 minus 30 is 20. That's why the answer is 20. Now, this 20 is the total of these two sides. So in order to distribute this 20, we need to divide it into 2. 20 divided 2 means 10. It means this is also 10. So if we're going to add 15 and 1/4 plus 15 and 1/4, that is equivalent to 30 and 2/4 plus 10, 40 and 2/4 plus 10, that is 50 and 2/4. That's why now the unknown width is equivalent to 10 inches. Now let's continue question number 11. So we get here 10 inches. Okay, this is 15 and 1/4. and this is also 10. Now, Greg covered the back of the picture with a piece of felt. The felt covers both the picture and the frame. So what is the area of the felt? So it's possible now to find the area because area is equivalent to length multiplied by width. So your length is 15 and 1/4 and your width is equivalent to 10. So in order to find that one, I'm going to change this first into an improper fraction. So 15 multiplied by 4 is 60 plus 1, that is equivalent to 61 over 4. Then multiply by 10 over 1. So 61 multiplied by 10 is equivalent to 610. Then 4 multiplied by 1 is 4. So how I'm going to simplify that one? 610 divided by 4. 6 divided 4 is 1. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. And 6 minus 4 is 2. Then bring down 1. 21 divided 4 is 5. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. Then 21 minus 20 is 1. Then bring down 0. 10 divided 4 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 10 minus 8 is equivalent to 2. So my final answer now is 152. 2, your remainder, means your numerator, and for your divisor, it means your denominator. So the answer is 152 and 2/4 square inches. So that is the area. Let me continue. Number 12. Al has a goal to read 2,000 pages over summer break. He has read 1,248 pages. How many more pages does Al need to read to reach his goal? So, as you can see here, from 2,000 pages, he read 1,248, and it is asking for how many more pages does Al need to read to complete 2,000 pages. So, if that's the case, we just simply subtract 2,000 pages, 2,000, subtract to 1,248. Okay? So, be sure that numbers are aligned. So we need to borrow here. This becomes 9, and this becomes 10. So 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 4, that is equivalent to 5. And 9 minus 2 is 7. And 1 minus 1 is 0. That's why he needs to read 752 just more in order to complete 2,000 pages. Okay? Next, let's proceed to question number 13. The area of a tabletop is 18 square feet, and the perimeter of the same table is 18 feet. It means the area is equivalent to 18 feet or square feet, and the perimeter is also equivalent to 18 feet. So if this is the tabletop, so the area is 18, and you don't know what are the side length. So what are we going to do? We need to find the possible answers. Give two numbers, a whole number, okay, that when you multiply, the answer is 18. So it should be 2 multiplied by 9, 3 multiplied by 6, and 1 multiplied by 18. So those are the possible. So if I'm going to use 2 multiplied by 9, 2 multiplied by 9, that's correct. The area is 18 because 2 multiplied by 9 is 18. The area is correct. How about perimeter? If this is 2, this must be 2. If this is 9, this must be 9. If we're going to add all the sides, is that 18? No, because 2 plus 2 is 4, 9 plus 9 is 18, and 18 plus 4 is 22. That's why 2 and 9 is not possible. Okay, let's use 3 and 6. 3, and this must be 6. So 3 times 6, the area is 18, that's correct. How about the perimeter? If this is 3, this must be 3. And if this is 6, this must be 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. plus 3 is 15, another 3 is 18, so the perimeter is also 18. So in short, the answer is 6 feet by 3 feet. So if you're going to use that dimension, 6 feet by 3 feet, the area is 18 and the perimeter is also equivalent to 18. Number 14. Amy and Zach each have 24 feet of fencing for their rectangular gardens. Amy makes her fence 6 feet long. Zach makes his fence 8 feet long. Whose garden has the greater area and how much greater? So Amy, so like for example, this is for Amy. Okay, and this is for Zach. Amy used 6, okay, or he makes 6 feet long for her fence, and Zach is 8 feet long. And Amy and Zach having 24 feet as their perimeter, okay, of the rectangular garden. So, in order to complete this perimeter and to find the area, you need to find first all the sides. Okay, how to find it? So if this is 6, this must be 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So the total of all the sides is 24. So you need to subtract to get the two sides. So 24 minus 12, that is equivalent to 12. And you divide it into 2 because 2 sides are missing. So that is also equivalent to 6. So 6 multiplied by 6 to find the area is equivalent to 36. So the area for Amy's garden is equivalent to 36. Now, how about Zach? Zach is 8 feet long, so it means this is 8. And to find the missing two sides, you just simply add 8 plus 8 is 16. So 24 minus 16 is equivalent to 8, and this 8 must be divided into 2 in order to get each side length, so it should be 4, and this also 4. Now, possible to get now the area. 8 multiplied by 4 is equivalent to 32. So whose garden has the greater area? So area of Amy is 36, area for Zach is equivalent to 32, so Amy has the greater area. And how much greater? 36 minus 32 is equivalent to 4. So the final answer, Amy's garden has an area that is 4 square feet greater than Zach. Next, question number 15. Nancy made a table runner that has an area of 80 square inches. So the length and width of the table runner are whole numbers, and the length is 5 times greater than the width. So what are the dimensions of the table runner? So if this is the table runner, the area is equivalent to 80. So what are the two possible whole number that when you multiply, the answer is 80? So 1 multiplied by 80, 2 multiplied by 40, and what else? 4 multiplied by 20. So those are the possible answers. If I'm going to use 1 times 80, it's correct, the area is 80. But the question is it 5 times greater? So 1 times 5 is not 5. It's not 80, it should be 5. So this is not possible. How about 2 and 40? 2 times 40 is 80, that's correct. But is that 5 times greater? Is the length is 5 times greater? So 2 times 5 is 10, not 40. That's why that is not the correct answer. Now, 20. 4 times 20. The area is 80. That's correct. Is that 5 times greater? Yes, because 4 times 5 is 20. That's why the dimension that we're going to use is 20 inches by 4 inches. And the last question. Which has the greater area? A square with a side length that measures 7 meters or 6½ meter by 8 meter rectangle? How much more area does the figure have? So let's draw a picture to model the math you use to solve the problem. So if this is a square, we all know that a square all sides are equal. So if the one side is 7, it means the other side is equivalent to 7 and all sides are 7. Okay, so to find the area, area is equivalent to length times width. So 7 multiplied by 7, that is equivalent to 49. So the area is 49 meters squared or square meters. Now, for rectangle, if this is a rectangle, like for example, okay, and this is 6 and 1/2, okay, this is 8, and this is 6 and 1/2, okay, so you just simply multiply. Area is equivalent to 8 multiplied by 6 and 1/2. So how to multiply? We just change this one. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1, that is 13 over 2, then 8 over 1. So what is 13 multiplied by 8? That is equivalent to 104. 104 over 2. What is 104 over 2? That is equivalent to 52. So if you can see how much more area does that figure have, so 52 minus 49, so the difference is 3. So the answer now is the square has an area of 49 square meters and the rectangle has an area of 52 square meters. So the rectangle has the greater area and the rectangle's area is 3 square meters greater. So that's it. Thank you so much and have a nice day.